Most people who saw them together assumed the worst. 7 German shepherds circling a small child, pressing close, watching her every move. But anyone who looked a little longer would have seen what was actually happening. They were not surrounding her, they were protecting her. River came into a home that already had a rhythm. 7 dogs, each with their own personality, their own place in the household, their own understanding of how things worked. When her parents learned she was coming, the question was not whether to introduce her to the pack. It was how to do it carefully enough that everyone, including River, would be safe. Her father brought one of her blankets home before she arrived. He set it down and let the dogs come to it on their own terms. They gathered around it slowly, noses working, ears forward. They were not anxious, they were curious, in the focused, deliberate way that German shepherds often are when something new has entered their world and they are trying to understand it. By the time River came home, they already knew her. The greeting was gentle chaos. 7 large dogs moving carefully around something very small, sniffing her hands, licking her face, tails moving in long, slow arcs. There was no aggression, no tension. There was only the quiet, collective decision that this small person belonged here and that they were glad she had arrived. The days that followed built on that first meeting in ways her parents had not fully anticipated. River grew and the dogs grew with her. She learned to walk and they walked beside her. She discovered the yard and they followed her through every corner of it. When she went on hikes with her family, the pack fell in around her without being asked, adjusting their pace to hers, keeping her between them on narrow trails. When she climbed into the bath, more than one of them decided that the bath was now a group activity.
River! Quit! No, that's yucky.
She began offering them treats with the careful, deliberate generosity of a child who understands that this is meaningful. They accepted each one with the patience of animals who had decided collectively that she was worth being gentle for. But one bond stood apart from all the others. Roman had chosen her. It was not a decision that anyone made for him. It simply became clear over time that wherever River was, Roman would be there too. Not underfoot, not hovering, but present in the steady, certain way of a dog who has assigned himself a purpose. If she wandered toward the edge of the yard, he moved toward her. If she sat down in the grass, he settled beside her. If she laughed, he was usually the reason.
Aw, give him huggies. So sweet, Rivy.
He kissed her face and made her giggle. He walked beside her like a shadow that had learned to wag its tail. And she, for her part, seemed to understand that Roman was hers in some particular way that the others were not. She reached for him first. She looked for him when she entered a room. Her parents watched all of this with the specific kind of relief that comes from having worried about something and been proven wrong.
Oh gosh. Hey, that wasn't even his fault.
They had been cautious from the beginning. The introduction had been slow and deliberate. They continued to monitor every interaction, to pay attention, to make sure that the comfort they felt was earned and not assumed. 7 large dogs and 1 small child require that kind of attention, and they gave it. What they received in return was a home where River has never been alone in any room she has entered, where she has learned, almost from the beginning, that the world contains creatures who will press close to you and stay. Where she has begun, her parents say with a laugh, to move through the house with the particular confidence of a child who believes she is part of a pack. She is probably not wrong.
Nobody works for free these days.
Here, Roman. There you go, buddy.
There is something in the way animals choose to love that is worth paying attention to. The dogs did not need to be convinced to accept River. They
River,
needed
come.
only to be introduced
Okay, come.
and then given the time to make up their own minds. They did not
Okay,
disappoint.
sit.
Today marks a new peaceful chapter for River and her fluffy friends. If their story brought a bit of warmth to your day, leave a small wish or a heart to let them know they are loved.